Hello folks, it's time for another thing I read on Reddit. Now a quick side note, I did actually post a video a couple of days ago, and I had intended to share it with all of Reddit, because hey, I have a whole series going about Reddit. I thought this would be perfect. The Reddit community will love this, so I put it on there. I got a couple of comments, which is great. You know, I don't get a lot of comments on my videos. One of them told me I was autistic, and the other one told me I should kill myself. So, needless to say, despite the fact that I'm doing a series about Reddit, probably won't be posting on there too much no more. And while I can admit that I'm not autistic, I can say that I do want to kill myself. So the thing I read about today is something that's very interesting. It's something that I think I've been somewhat aware of for a certain period of time, but never the science behind it. That being that coffee makes you have to poop. Now, I believe my sister actually has a coffee mug that says coffee makes me poop. My sister is a different breed of woman. She's actually married. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought there'd be someone out there in the world for her? Not that gypsy I spoke to in India. She didn't even speak English. So a lot of people assumed, myself included, that yeah, it probably has something to do with the amount of caffeine in coffee. Incorrect. Caffeine does not cause the peristalsis of the intestines that causes you to go to the bathroom. However, it's the coffee itself that does. So what coffee does is it stimulates peristalsis in your large intestine as if you were going to go to the bathroom, whether you have to go or not. So this causes a lot of people to be like, oh, time for me to hit the old outhouse, if you know what I'm saying. I live in a place where I have to actually go to a bathroom in an outhouse. It's degrading and embarrassing, and it smells terrible in there. So people will go to the bathroom with the expectation that they're going to have to go to the bathroom, and generally will just force it because their intestines are actually contracting as if they're going to push something out. So this sort of made me think, when would be a good time not to drink coffee? A lot of people drink coffee in the morning, myself included. It helps me get up and get ready for my day, which consists of sitting around in my pajamas. Perhaps waiting in line at an amusement park. Terrible time to drink coffee. I know lines can be boring, but the last thing you want to do is have to lose your spot in line because you gotta go toss out the old green apple splatters. The old number 2 stinky kazoo. I actually have a little bit of a side story that this reminded me of, which I'll talk about now. It actually doesn't involve doing number 2, but it was number 1. So this is going to be a very toilet humor-oriented installment of this Reddit series, for some reason. So my entire life I've been very introverted. I try not to draw attention to myself whenever I'm in a public place. I'm not trying to be the life of the party. I try to quietly make people laugh, which generally ends up making people hate me. So for instance, when I was in high school as well as university, I would never raise my hand or participate in any sort of class interactions. Not that I wasn't paying attention, I just never wanted to draw attention to myself. I would hold in sneezes to the point it would be painful, coughing as well, just because I didn't want anyone to look at me. Now this sort of came to a head, so to speak, pun fully included, when I was in my second year sociology class. We were doing class presentations, so each person had a group of 3, you went up, you did your thing, I think it was 15 minutes each, blah blah blah, that's it. Now I'm never one to get up and leave during class, even if I have to go to the bathroom, I'll hold it, I'll wait, whatever. I knew that I was going directly home to visit my mom. It was a Friday, so I knew that I was leaving right after class and I wouldn't be going back to my apartment before I went home. So what ended up happening is I decided I would drink the rest of the clean water that I had in my apartment before I left. So I slammed about 1.5 liters of water. And then I went to my 3-hour sociology lecture, which was all class presentations. Now, usually in these 3-hour lectures, you get a break, a 15-minute break about halfway through the lecture to kind of stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, whatever. What have you. So I knew the break was coming up soon, and I really had to go to the bathroom. I mean, I was starting to rock back and forth. And I thought, okay, after this presentation ends, that's it, I can go. What ended up happening was the professor thought, let's go and do another presentation. Yay! Now, strangely enough, this presentation was about the movie Milk. I don't know if you know anything about that. It's Sean Penn playing, I think it was the first openly gay politician or something. I've never seen the movie, I don't know. But at the time it was kind of topical, like it was, I guess it was creating some waves in the equality community. So this presentation starts up and I'm thinking, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. I can hold it, I can wait 15 more minutes, I can do this. At this point, I'm sweating. I'm sitting there, I'm sweating, and I can feel my whole body starting to heat up. I can feel this is bad. Something bad is going to happen. I really need to go to the bathroom. And I also know the sociology building that I was in has no male bathrooms. One female bathroom, for some reason. But the male bathroom, you had to actually cross the campus and go to the student recreation center to use their bathrooms. So I'm holding it, and sure enough, the group that's presenting shows a clip from the movie. The 3 to 5 minute clip, whatever. Talking about, I believe it's talking about gay rights and things of that nature. And I can't hold it anymore. I can't hold it anymore. I'm sweating and I'm getting an adrenaline rush. Now, I don't know if you understand what adrenaline does to the body. Yeah, it makes you stronger, faster, the brain's reaction time speeds up, etc. But what it also does is it stops digestion, and it also relaxes all the muscles in your bladder. That's why sometimes when people get really scared, they pee themselves. Well, this rush of adrenaline was not helping me hold in my bursting bladder at the time. So I basically, my face is red, my body temperature, I felt like I had a fever, I'm sweating, I'm scared, my pupils are dilated, and I get up and basically run out of the classroom. Then I run down 2 sets of stairs across the campus. Most of it is a blur because I was actually on an adrenaline rush at the time. I know, it's crazy. So I did my business, I come back, and I'm standing outside the door listening because I don't want to walk back into the classroom. You know, again, I've already explained how sensitive I am. So I don't want all these eyes on me, so I'm just kind of waiting, listening to this presentation wrap up. They wrap up and finish, and then the professor decides, time for a break. Everyone take a 15-minute break. The end of the story, of course, is after the second half of the lecture resumed, the professor made a note, not that he was pointing any fingers, saying, "Please do not leave during the presentations. It's very rude, even if you disagree with the material that's being brought forth." Thanks! Now I look homophobic, and I was going to pee in my pants. You realize, I mean, high school is a time when you're very sensitive about what people think of you. You don't want to be in university, second-year university sociology class, and pee your pants during a Sean Penn milk presentation. It is the last thing that you need, believe me. I almost knew the experience of that. I apologize for getting so derailed on this. I feel like this is gonna end up being a long video of me talking about things not so related to the Reddit post, but hey, after what Reddit did to me 2 days ago. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you do like this, tell me, because so far the ratio of kill myself autistic comments are vastly outweighing the positive comments. Although that could be the general consensus. I don't know. Nobody tells me this stuff. I don't post these videos on Reddit anymore. As usual, if you guys want to subscribe to my content, I post a video every other day. You can subscribe by opening up a Lavalife account. Now what this will do, this will give you full access to my subscription base and all my videos. So open up a Lavalife account and start a relationship with someone who is your polar opposite. Preferably with an age gap of about 40 years, give or take either direction. Just as long as it's not, you know, going into illegal territory if you're an older person. What you're going to need to do then is continually send that person pictures of your cats, your dogs, any pet that you have. If you don't have a pet, send them pictures of somebody that frequently walks by your house, whether you know them or not. After about 6 to 8 weeks, propose marriage to them, and by that time you should get a notification saying that you've subscribed to my channel, so good luck with that. I hope everybody had a wonderful May 2-4 weekend. I spent mine at a bachelor party. I'm going to be the best man at my best friend's wedding, so maybe more on that to come? I don't know. Next video, though, this stuff should be gone. Lady in Red. I'm your private dancer, dancing for money. Pee where you want me to pee.